Hi guys, welcome to another video. So this is part 2 of my London vlogs and just chat around what I did and saw in London. So in part 1 of this video I talked about Fendi, Dior, YSL, Prada, Chanel. I think that was all of them. And so the video was getting far too long, so I decided to split it, and in this video we're going to talk about Louboutin and we're going to talk about Louis Vuitton. We're also going to talk about my appointment at Hermes, so stick around to find out what went down. Also in this video I'm going to tell you the 2 absolute bargains that I got while I was in London. Stick around to find out, because do your research. That's all I'm saying. Do your research. And I'm also going to tell you from my trip in London, out of these brands, if money were no object, which item would I have bought? So yeah, let's get going. Okay, so let's kick off with Louis Vuitton. So I went to London particularly to see what Louis Vuitton had to offer with the Kusama collaboration. I knew a little bit of insider information that I had that there was going to be a huge event at Harrods, and I managed to get an appointment to go and actually have a look at some of the items in the Kusama collection and collaboration, should I say. So I went to Bond Street, I also went to Harrods where there was the huge event, and then I also went to Selfridges. So first of all, what do I think about the collection? Well, there's, in effect, I sort of see it as 3 different types within the same collection. There's the colourful dots collection, which is the monogram with the colourful dots over the top. There's then the silver balls, which is different leathers, black leather for example with silver. And then there's more like, I don't know if they're called like the white dots, but there's reds and yellows. There's lots of colour, but they're very strong red, very strong yellow with the dots. So there's a lot of epi leather and pieces like that. So out of the collections, within the collection, if you like, I like the painted dots and I like the silver balls. I don't like the red and the yellow, the white dots. I just don't know how I would style that. With regard to the silver ball collection, yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning, crazy expensive, stunning. The painted dots on the monogram, I do like it, but I've written down here some of the prices of some of the, what I call the icon signature pieces from Louis Vuitton, and you can see the difference in price, and you'd be quite surprised on some of this. So I'm just going to refer down to this and make sure I've got this right. But for the Speedy 25, so this is the bandolier, so this is the monogram. For the normal monogram, it's £1,310. For the Kusama collaboration version, it's 1990. So it's £680 more, which is 51% if anybody's interested in maths. Yeah, £680 more for the colourful dots on the same exact bag. And I know they've had to reproduce the coat to canvas, blah blah blah, but essentially the only difference that I see in them is one's got colourful dots on it and one hasn't. So you're paying a lot for the fact that you've got a piece from the collection, which I suppose is the point of it. The Pochette Matisse 1800 versus 2,300, so again £490 different. The Alma BB 1260 versus 1940. The monogram side trunk is 2,730 versus 3,000, so that's only £270 more, so that's only 10% more. So I don't really know on some of these. Some of them are massive increase and some of them are a smaller increase. So I don't know quite how they've worked that out. The Neverfull, they're doing an Neverfull in the Kusama collection, and that's 2,130 versus 1410 for the normal one. So again, £720 different for the some colourful dots on it. So yeah, so what's my thoughts on that? Well, I like it. I like the collection. I think it's one of those, if I didn't have a Pochette Matisse, or if I didn't have a Neverfull, maybe I could get one in this collection, and yeah, and I'll probably enjoy it and like it as a different piece from the collection. But the prices of them, I don't love them enough to pay that much more for it. So I think I like it. I don't love it, if that makes sense. There was a Petite Malle, and now this is in black leather with the dots, and I actually really did like this. Again, prices a lot more than the normal Petite Malle, but it is a very different one. So it's not like the monogram normal version with some dots thrown on it. It is, a black leather one. It's different. It is different to any other Petite Malle that they have. So I did really like that one. And the other thing I really liked, and I only managed to see it in the window of Bond Street, because it's literally sold out everywhere and you cannot even get to see it. But they have one in the window of Bond Street, and it is the black leather side trunk with the silver balls, and it is absolutely stunning. It's a fortune. It's ridiculous amount of money, but it is an absolute collector's piece, and yeah, stunning. Right, just before I go on to my appointment at Hermes and also what I found at Louboutin, yeah, just wanted to mention two things. Do your research before you go luxury shopping. Actually, these two things aren't classed as luxury, but do your research, know what the prices are, because yeah, I bought two things while I was in Harrods, but I didn't buy them from Harrods. So let me explain. I had seen some Kurt Geiger shoes. Then I saw over Christmas there was a sale, I think just after Christmas, and I was having a look and they were on sale, down from £169 down to 49. My goodness, should I order them? And this was literally the other day before I went to London. And I thought, no, I don't know what size I am. I think if they are true to size, then they have my size in them. But do I order them anyway? I can send them back, blah, blah, blah. I ended up thinking, no, just don't order them. So while I was in London and in Harrods, I thought, oh, actually, I'll go see if they have those shoes. And they did. They had the exact ones. And I tried them on, and they fit, yeah, my true to size, my size, perfect. £179 in Harrods. No sale, nothing happening. So I thought, right, well, okay, the sale's finished and that's it. As I was walking away, I just thought, I'll just have a look on my phone. Googled Kurt Geiger. They were still in the sale, £49 on the same website as in Kurt Geiger's main website. So I ordered them while I was stood in Harrods. Next to Kurt Geiger was the UGG concession. And I love a pair of UGG slippers, I just do. So I thought, oh, I'll just see what they've got. So I quite like this like quirky style. Tried them on in black, but I really wanted grey, and they didn't have grey my size, and they were £100. And I thought, I don't want black. I'll just think about it, and maybe I'll try and get the grey at some point. I then walked around 10 yards around the corner, and there was a section all in the sale, and it was every brand you can think of was all in size order. There was Amina Muaddi, there was Mac, there was Valentino. Oh, I can't even tell you, there was so many different brands all in the sale. And I'll put some footage in. There was Miu Miu, there was massive savings to be had if you like those shoes. So then I happened to see um, some grey UGG slippers, the exact ones that I was looking for, but they were the wrong size. They were a size too big, and I thought, oh well, I'll just try them, even though I knew the black ones in my size fit. I'll just try them, and yeah, they were too big, but they were £59 in the grey. So it was like maybe they just had an odd pair, but they were selling the grey ones round the corner. They just didn't have my size. So I did my little googling again, and I went onto the UGG website, and they had all of the colours, the black, the grey, everything, £30, all sizes, £30. So I ordered them. So, So what I'm saying is, do your research. Do your research. Okay, so Louboutin. Very quickly, they're just ridiculous. They're just ridiculous. There were some beautiful shoes. I'll show them here. £2,495 for these shoes. Anyway, I didn't try them on. There's no point, was there? They did have a sale, and I tried on these. I forgot to take a video, and I'm really annoyed at myself because I thought I'd taken one. Anyway, I've managed to find one photo that I took of my feet, so it felt reasonable, but they always do, don't they, in the store? They were half price, but they were still 400 and something. So yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't going to pay that for something that I know is going to end up sat up there. They look nice sat up there, but I can find better ornaments for 400 and something pounds. So I did leave them. But one thing I wanted to mention, the guy in there was so pushy. He was, you know, yeah, they're perfect for you. And then he kept bringing me bags and saying, yeah, but you need this to go with it. Yeah, but take the bag to look at in the mirror. And, and I obliged and I took the bag and I had a look at it and I said, yeah, lovely, thank you. Tried to hand it back to him. No, no, you need this bag. No, no, you have to buy the bag. It was, no, I don't need to buy the bag. But thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much. And it actually put me off buying the shoes because I wasn't going to buy the shoes anyway, but it did put me off thinking, no, I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy his. Really, really pushy. Um, yeah, I didn't even ask to look at any bags. I wasn't interested, and I quite, I understand it when people are trying to sell and they can say, oh, actually, there's a bag that goes beautifully with those. But yeah, to keep pushing and pushing, no, 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 no. So on to Hermes. So yeah, I went down to meet my new SA in London. I'm not going to say which store or anything else, but and I went with my friend Lorna. Yeah, and we had a really lovely time and we had a really good chat. My contact at Hermes that I've been dealing with for quite a few years now has left, which I'm really sad about, but I'm also very happy because the lady who's now looking after me is super nice and really helpful and everything else. Um, so it's all good. And yeah, I was worried that my relationship with Hermes would change, and hopefully it won't. She's very, very lovely. So the upshot of everything with Hermes is I've done my new wish list because my previous wish list has expired. They do expire. I think it's is it 6 months or might be 9 months, 8 or 9 months. I'm not sure. Anyway, they do expire after a certain amount of time. So I've put my wish down and we will see. Now, if you want me to do a video on the process of doing a wish list, or if you want to know what I've put on my wish list, let me know. Oh, actually, comment below and tell me what you think I might have put on my wish list. But anyway, that was all good. And yeah, I didn't buy anything in Hermes. I don't buy anything unless I really want something. I'm not going to buy something in order to try and persuade them that they need to find a bag for me. It goes on the wish list. It comes when it comes. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come, and that's it. I'm not going to take something that I don't want as a bag, and I'm not going to buy things that I don't want in order to try and prove to them that I'm worthy of a bag. So yeah, there was nothing I needed, nothing I particularly wanted. I'm not spending at the minute because I've got other things coming. And because I've got other things coming, that means I've spent far too much already. So yeah, so I didn't buy anything. So yeah, the whole experience was wonderful. Yeah, so that was really, really good. So yeah, if money were no object, what would I have bought from Louis Vuitton, from Christian Louboutin, or from Hermes? Because that's what we're talking about in this particular video. So these are the things that I've seen in London while I was there the last 3 days. So what do you think? Well, the thing I would have bought would have been the side trunk with the silver balls. It was just stunning. I really like the Petite Malle as well. So for me, it was, oh, I'd love both of those. But yeah, if I had to choose one, it would have been the side trunk with the silver balls because I just think it's a collector's piece. And I like how at the ends of it, I don't know if you can see from the picture, it's different to the other side trunks that have come out because they just have the corners in metalwork, whereas this one has the whole of the side is in metalwork. Now, obviously, it was only in the window that I saw it. I couldn't see it in the flesh, couldn't get hold of it or anything like that. So I suspect it'd be very heavy, which might put you off. I don't know. But anyway, that was the one. It was stunning. I think it was over £5,000. Wouldn't pay that. However, if money were no object and I had to buy something, that would be the one thing. So if you want to see my other video, which is, yeah, I've ordered something from Louis Vuitton, and literally just as I started filming today, I have just got a WhatsApp message to say it's arrived. So I'm going to pick it up, hopefully, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Oh, anyway, if you want to see all about that, I'm going to link that video here. So go check that one out next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on another one.